we have cut out, divorce, all around them. And we have closed heart. So you guys are dealing with an emotionally unavailable person that can't run from this connection. An emotionally unavailable person that is haunted by the thoughts, the memories of you. They feel you. Single on the back of the deck. This person's maybe spending some time, either this is you spending some time alone and trying to get your life together, or they are spending some time alone and trying to get their life together. I feel like somebody knows they're toxic. Somebody knows that they... I mean, there's somebody here that's trying to get their life, like make healthier choices for themselves because they've been very low vibrational. And then this is somebody that maybe plans to try... be careful with this person, though. Be careful with this person that... is maybe coming back towards you saying that they're trying to get their life together. They're still toxic. They're still low vibrational, but I do see them trying to come back and try to make amends with you. Going to actually great lengths to try to get you back or make amends with you. But I feel like their motive or the reason why they're doing this could be to try to sleep with you. All right. Yeah. Playing games. Yeah. The thing is, guys, that I don't think this person sees anything wrong with that either. They don't see anything wrong with it. This person doesn't see anything wrong with the way that they do things or the way that they've handled you or what they're about to do. You could be dealing with somebody, either you had a very complicated relationship with them, or you're dealing with somebody that is married. For some of you, this is maybe your ex-husband, ex-wife, or soon to be ex-husband or ex-wife. For others of you, this is somebody that is going through you're dealing with somebody that is married and going through a divorce, or you are. Okay, so tell me about cutout. All right, too many. Tell me about cutout. Yeah, so somebody needs to like remove some type of karmic energy from their life. What does this have to do with Taurus? Or they're in the process of removing some type of karmic energy from their life. Tell me more about what secrets means for Taurus. Gossip. What about gossip? Dating. What does this mean for this person? Fights. Why? This person, I feel like you guys are kind of like you're not speaking to this person. Like you still love this person, but you're not speaking to them. I feel like you talk about them. I do feel like you talk about them a lot, but you are trying to get over them and maybe get out there and start meeting new love interests. You guys could even be dating somebody new, like, or you're trying to date somebody new while this person is holding back from you as well. But they're going through some type of not for long though. You're going to hear from this person. This is somebody that's having some type of home conflict. Like they're having some type of fights, disagreements in regards to a living situation, or at home there's just a lot of chaos and drama and toxicity. Okay, so yeah. So what does cutout mean for this person? They know that they need to remove something from their life, and they know that they're running out of time to do it. Okay. Because they know they view you as, if you didn't know, they view you as wish fulfillment or all that they want in a person. But they've been having a hard time making a decision about this. Why? Why has it been hard for them to make the decision? Let's see. Why has it been hard for this person to make a decision to cut out this? I don't know why it's been hard. Well, we have differences. It says two opposing forces. Yeah, you and this person haven't been on the same page, but why are they not been wanting to make this decision? I don't know, y'all. I don't really see why they haven't been making. I'm gonna dig into that deeper. I see that they've been like afraid of making a decision, making a choice about maybe between you and whatever this other situation is. But they're getting to that. They're at this like breaking point, or they're getting to that breaking point where they feel like they cannot hold back from any longer, or hold back from making a decision any longer. Okay. I think this person knows that they're going to regret like not fighting for you or letting you go. Like they know that you'll be the one that got away type energy. But I definitely feel like you and this person have some big differences. You guys have not been able to get on the same page. I feel like ego is also a problem. Okay. So tell you about this divorce situation. What is divorce? Yeah, love and growth. So love that grows with time, needs time to grow, unexpected lessons in love. What does this have to do with them, this divorce energy? Shocking events, timing. Something is going on with this karmic connection. Maybe even something that they didn't expect. But whatever, it's like some type of tower moment happened. And I don't feel like it maybe has anything to do with you unless you are married to this person. They're going through some type of tower moment that they didn't expect. Like something happened that was unpredictable or that they did not see coming in regards to a karmic or a karmic connection, or even like if they had some type of false sense of stability or a faulty foundation and they didn't see it as a faulty foundation, some type of tower moment came in and shook up their life. And I feel like this happened so that they could grow. Like this needed to happen for their own personal growth, because I see that this person wasn't taking any action here to really grow and change and ascend. And I feel like maybe some type of divine intervention came in. They were just waiting, like they were just kind of like waiting for something, and then I feel like divine intervention came in and like just forced this person into change or shook up their life and destroyed some foundations that were no longer serving them in some way, like because I feel like this person wasn't doing it. All right, but this was to trigger this person to like awaken, to ascend, finally to grow. But yeah, all around them, yeah, this is definitely somebody that you're like not speaking to right now, taking a break from, whatever's going on, but they still very much feel you. Yeah, and they're going to come back and try, I told you, they're going to try to come back and make things right with you, make something up to you. Yeah, come in with a love offer. What do they need to know about this love offer? But see, unrequited. Why unrequited? Addiction. Something is still not, what about that? Why is that lessons? They still need to, okay. So this is going to be a little bit confusing to you when this person comes in with this offer, because for some of you, this person straight up told you that they didn't love you, or that they didn't feel the same, or they didn't want the same things as you, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you maybe really thought that they stomped on your heart, like this picture, like they did something to hurt you, or, you know, make you feel like the feelings weren't mutual. What about addiction though? They were very much stuck in their toxic ways, habits, ways of thinking, right? I feel like somebody's like, since there's like another foundation in their life that is crumbling, and I feel like that's maybe pushing them to want to build a solid foundation with you, because it's like they're going to want to rebuild, but with you, because that other foundation is gone. So, but I feel like it's like you're used, you know, this person has bad habits, addictions, destructive behaviors, and I don't know. I feel like they're coming in with this apology and wanting to, yeah, rebuild with you. Or maybe whatever you and this person had going in, some type of tower moment came in to try to destruct that because it was not working. It was not good. So now they're going to want to come in and kind of like rebuild in a new way with you, but they're having some type of shift in perspective or learning some type of lesson. Maybe they are finally starting to try to raise their vibration, but I feel like you guys are not going to know how to take to this. Like this person's really going to have to prove to you. I feel like you guys have literally been trying to actively let this person go. Like you guys maybe even have somebody new, like that you're dealing with. I keep picking that up, like, or you will very soon. You're gonna have like a new love interest. Like you're actively trying to let this person go, and you're either open to the possibility, you're maybe having casual dates, or you're just open to the possibility, or some of you guys have somebody new that you're like, you know, seeing, dating. Maybe it hasn't gotten too deep yet. Like maybe you guys don't feel like you love this person. Hasn't gotten to that point yet. You don't feel like you love this person or anything like that. But it's like while you're doing this person's getting this clarity that they don't want to let this connection go. Like they want a future with you. They want to make things official. They want to commit to you. They want to protect this connection. They don't want anybody else to have you. But I just feel like you guys are not going to trust this person, and they've just been too manipulative in the past and selfish, you know what I mean? But it's like we do have first love, so it says no one compares to you, first true love, new love experiences. So yeah, they do want to take this more seriously with you. I feel like this person's getting a lot of clarity about how they feel about you and what they want with you while the two of you are in separation. So maybe that's why this separation needed to happen. So tell me about closed heart. So yeah, I feel like you guys are starting to become like kind of this closed heart energy is you. I feel like yeah, you're starting to heal. Starting to from this heartbreak that this person caused you. You may be 11 on the camera when I said that. It's like you guys have had a really hard time moving on from this person. You were suffering and grieving over them for a long time, over this breakup. but I feel like you guys are starting to feel hopeful for the future again. You guys may have maybe met somebody new and you're happy again, you know, and this is usually when people want to have those realizations about you, and that's when they want to come back and make things right with you, when you are starting to be okay without them and heal and move on and make peace with the situation. I feel like you guys are kind of becoming a little bit you're going to be very guarded with this person. Like, you may have been very open-hearted with them in the past, but I don't know. For some of you, it's like you are literally unavailable. Like, you're just no longer want anything to do with this person. Or for some of you, like I said, you have somebody new. I keep feeling it. So, yeah, you're focused. But some of you guys are just literally focusing on your ex. Like, or you're just doing very well without them. Looking good. And, yeah. And I just feel like this person's coming back saying that they want to choose you. They're only want you. And I feel like you guys are not going to know what to do about this. Like, you're going to be like, shit, I don't know. You're going to be you're not going to know if you can trust this person or not. I definitely feel like this person has been trying to figure out if they even wanted to make you a priority, wanted to let go of all their outside interference and focus just on you, choose you, build a foundation with you. So what's making them giving them this clarity now that they want this? Okay, what about work? Unvalued. What does this mean for them? Runner. New cycle. I don't know. What's making them want to have this new cycle though? What's changing? They want to fight for you, but why now? They're watching you, something that they're seeing. What about it? They're just not over you. They do want to have a new beginning. What do they feel stuck in? Why are they feeling stuck? Yeah, you guys have been in this like repeating cycle, or they feel that they keep repeating the same cycle. What about children? It's like the divine is trying to bring you and your twin together. Trying to bring this intense soul connection together. Yeah, you will hear from this person after they were holding back from you. They didn't want to decide about this. I don't know, guys. I just feel like this person that you were dealing with, they could have been a workaholic, or they placed a lot of focus on work. They definitely did. I don't know. There's something here about like you guys put a lot of work and effort into this, and they didn't put a lot of work and effort into you. It was imbalanced. They were running from this. They were avoiding the connection. They didn't want to put the work into themselves either. They didn't want to come to terms with some things about themselves. So what's going to happen now, Spirit? What can they expect to happen going forward? What can they expect to happen with this person? I think I saw, no, I didn't. Okay. See, goodness. It fell on the floor, but unfortunately we have habitual liar coming out on the back of the deck. What are they lying about? See, I just think this person's not ready. They're not ready for commitment. They still want their freedom. What about happiness? Or toxic spotlight. What's this mean for Taurus? Delusion. What's the delusion? Somebody was not seeing your work. Like, they were unable to see it. They were overthinking things, creating scenarios. Like, you're heavily on this person's mind. Their feelings for you are changing. Like, and what I mean by that is that they're growing, they're evolving. Like, I feel like this person was like thinking that they didn't want a commitment. They would be happy single. Because they didn't want to leave their toxicity behind, or they didn't want to leave some type of low vibrational connections or person behind. They didn't want to have to give something up. So they were trying to convince themselves that they didn't love you, that they didn't want to commit. But now they're depressed without you. They're realizing that this was all a delusion. This person was like, why? Why did they do this? This doesn't even make sense. Why were they doing this? Yeah, they have a fear of love. I think this person has known that they loved you. They just didn't want to come to terms with it because of why? Why didn't they want to come to terms with it? Love bomber. What about it? Protection. Yeah, if this person, why are they being like this? They've been like trying to tell themselves that they don't love you and that they're just better off being single, or that they just need to be on their own. They need to be independent right now, that they will be happy on their own. They don't need you. They don't need a commitment. I don't know. Like, it's something that they didn't want to have to give up. That's why they were trying to convince themselves that they didn't love you, because there was something that they were not wanting to or willing to give up at the time. What is that? What is it that this person wasn't wanting to sacrifice or let go of? See, right as I said that. So I'm on the right path. What didn't they want to make a decision about? I keep asking, what is the sacrifice? What did they feel that they had to give up? What do they feel that they have to give up? I just feel like this person wasn't ready to face themselves. They weren't ready to change. What were they not wanting to give up? Something about work? What were they not wanting to sacrifice here? What were they not wanting to give up, Spirit? Guys, Spirit's not really telling me. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to get another deck out. What was this person not wanting to give up? I don't know. This person has a fear of falling in love. They have a fear of taking risks. I really hope that it wasn't that this person was not wanting to give up some type of lustful something, acting on their lustful desires. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get more clarity. Let's get more clarity on what the third, because there is some type of like third party here. What were they not wanting to give up? They're about to give it up though too. I just saw the getting close or whatever card it's called. It's like talking about something is close to happening. What were they not wanting to give up? For some of you, it was maybe their freedom. What were they not wanting to sacrifice to be with Taurus? See, something that they were staying in a situation over because of convenience, their comfort zone. Why? What were they not wanting to give up? Some type of destructive behaviors. I hope it's not another person. Tell me who this is. What is this third party? Regret. Something that they're going to regret doing. They wanted to hold on to their toxicity and destructive behaviors or a destructive person. Deeply regret. What is this? Clarify siren. Children? Transformation. I feel like this person was not ready to grow up. I'm telling you. I keep hearing it in my head. They weren't ready to be like adult. Like, they were wanting to stay like in this childish energy, but they're going to regret it. It says deeply regret their actions, feeling guilty for cheating, trying not to hurt anyone. Tell me more about what they were not wanting to give up. See, it's somebody else. It's strong influence on your person. Your person is choosing the rival dominating the situation. Who is that? Some type of illusion. Is it love or an illusion? Your reality may be an illusion, not seeing the truth. Somebody that they were not seeing the truth about. Who is this? Somebody that they were trying to make something. Okay, so what? Fooling both of you. Dishonest to both, selfish intentions, want their cake and eat it too. Like, there was they were trying to hold on to you in something else. Something that they didn't want to 100% give up on. I don't know. This is crazy, y'all. It's going to be different for all of you. For some of you that they didn't want to have to give up their online dating activity, okay? Getting attention from multiple people. What is the third party? This rival. What is it and who is it? Or what is it? The masculine. Says in full control of the situation, decisive in his decisions, hard to emotionally manipulate. What didn't this masculine want to give up? See, somebody else that they had love for, or they thought that they loved, or loved them. Difficult to choose, caught between two loves both for different reasons. See, maybe what it was it had nothing to do with love. It had to do with stability and money. But I feel like that's about to be uprooted out of their life. Whatever that was. Sex for money, in it purely for personal benefit, in the relationship for money. Like, yeah, it wasn't anything. But yeah, transformation, deep personal transformation. They were trying to resist change, a change for the better. Longing, but they long for you. They're suffering in silence. They miss you. Tell me more about this third party. Tell me more about this third party. We have ghosting. It's somebody that they're trying to avoid some type of fight or confrontation with. Yeah, emotionally immature. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's just this person is very immature. Like, they weren't ready to grow up and step up. Who is this third party? Guarded, yeah. Emotionally unavailable, emotionally guarded, trying not to fall in love, resisting the connection, trying to, yeah, the mind leads, not following their heart, being logical in love, living inside their head. But they love you. It's crazy. They do love you. Lost in love, their world revolves around you, hard to control themselves. Now, and it says everybody wins. Everyone gets what they want. All parties come to an agreement. No hard feelings on all sides. You're playing hard to get. It says rejection, not settling for less, playing hard to get. Long journey, walking away. They're walking away from whatever this destructive behavior is. I said due to divine intervention. It has something to do with a home situation or a living situation where it's not even like they don't sleep with this person. There's no intimacy with that person. So it may not even be like a romantic interest. It could be like a family member or something like that. Yeah, this is that card that I saw. It says almost there. Answers are close. Don't give up. A new beginning is close. Yeah. That situation is about to be uprooted. It says indestructible and everlasting love, surviving it all, you will stay together. The spirit is saying boundaries and self-care. That's what they're telling you. You need to have boundaries in place and you need to put yourself first for right now because this person isn't choosing you yet. I don't really understand like what this third party is. Somebody that they're not intimate with. So it could be a family member or something, somebody that they live with. But yeah, it's like this is fated between the two of you, Spirit says. Yeah, you guys are in separation right now, but it says needing time to clear their mind, temporary break, too many obstacles to overcome. Yeah, I'm feeling that the third party isn't just one thing. It's multiple different things. There's a lot of things that this person they need to clean up their life. Yeah, they need to get clarity on what it is that they really want. Yeah, and they need to leave their comfort zone. So staying out of convenience, heart belongs somewhere else, living in their comfort zone. But there's that unexpected event, sudden change, unplanned love affair, and it's gonna force this person, yeah, sacrificing too much, giving up their true desires, willing to sacrifice for love. Some type of, what is this sacrifice? Tells you what you want to hear. Yeah, this person would tell you that they were gonna like change or they were gonna make some type of sacrifices and they would never do it. But now the divine is forcing this person into it. I'm telling you, they're not expecting this. Yeah, you are their number one, dominating the situation. Your person is choosing you. And how are they getting to that point? How are they getting to that point? It's like they don't want anybody else but you, but they didn't want to leave something behind. It's like somebody that they've been on and off relationship, back and forth between partners, can't make a decision. But it has something to do with money. Telling you. Reconciliation, closing one chapter, creating a new story, settling differences. I don't know, y'all. It's something that they didn't want to give up because of financial reasons is what I'm getting. Weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you. First one to have their cake and eat it too. All right, so I got cut out. Yeah. Two of Cups in reverse. There's some type of separation, or what does this have to do with Taurus? The High Priestess in reverse. Pisces energy. Yeah, you're disconnecting from this person. Yep, you're cutting this person off. Mm-hmm. Conflict. The Star in reverse. Yeah, you don't think this is ever going to get resolved. You feel like you and this person will never be on the same page, be able to resolve things. You've lost hope here. So you're definitely cutting this person off, cutting your losses. Tell me about this divorce. So for some of you, it's this person that they need to get a divorce from. Tell me about divorce. King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What about the King of Cups? They're confused. Yeah, very confused. Living in an illusion. No, it's more like an illusion. See, it's like they still thought they loved this person. They were in some type of complex relationship or married to somebody. And they thought that this was love. They thought that they loved this person. But with the Strength in reverse, they've been, yeah, it's not. It's 10 of Cups in reverse. Family trouble, disconnection, misaligned values, broken or struggling relationship, unhappy home, separation, disharmony. They have like low, yeah, they're going through a lot of inner turmoil too. They haven't had the strength or the courage to walk away from this, to cut ties with this. Because maybe they, even if it is like they may love whoever this is, but it's toxic. And I feel like they've been having a, it's like they've been feeling like it's a hard decision to leave, walk away from something that they love, but that's not good for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to work that out in their mind. How can I walk away from something that I love, even if it's like, if it's not good for me, but I love this person, so, or these people or whoever it is, but I can't walk away. How can I walk away from something that I love? Like, yeah, all around them. You know what I'm getting from this all around them too is that this person knows that they've done you dirty in some way, or they know that they haven't done something right, or that they need to make something right with you because it's haunting them and it's keeping them up at night. They know that they have been unfair towards you. They know. Also, they have some type of legal situation, or so this legal situation is like looming over them right now, and it's like caused them a lot of stress. But I feel like there's some things that this person knows that they've done too, and they're not wanting to take accountability for it. But I feel like they feel so much like they feel guilty. There's a guilty energy here. Like they know that they've not done right. What does this mean for Taurus? The Ace of Wands, the King of Wands. See, you have somebody new. What does this mean for this person? The King of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What about the King of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Swords. They just don't have any clarity. They're stuck. They don't have they're just overthinking things. They know that they need to apologize to you. They know that they've done wrong towards you. They know that they need to come in. Yeah, they feel like things are not over between the two of you. But while they're doing this and they can't get out of their head, you're over here possibly. Yeah, you're doing better. You're recovering. You have like this new I swear there's a new person here. Possibly a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, where they have those placements in their birth chart. You're recovering. You're doing better. You're feeling hopeful again. You have this new passion, new project, whatever this is. Like you see something that you're in something that you see potential in. Yeah, and I feel like this person's over here stuck. They know that they owe you an apology. They know that they need to make things right with you, but they're not doing it. And they don't feel like things are over between the two of you. But they're confused. They're living in this illusion. What is this illusion? What are they not seeing clearly? Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse. What about it? The Hierophant in reverse. What does this mean for them? What are they not seeing clearly? They're letting fear hold them back. This person does not feel good enough for you. That's what it is. Like for a lot of you too, it's like this person doesn't feel good enough for you. They feel like, okay, I can come in and offer commitment, right? But I'm going to disappoint Taurus. I'm going to let them down. And they're emotionally unavailable. They're not wanting to come to terms with their feelings. Yeah, they're not wanting to come to terms with they're not wanting to leave their comfort zone. Yeah, they're afraid of a new beginning. Why? Why are they acting like this? They just need to learn. They need to grow. They need to learn. Yeah, it's like they're not seeing that some type of situation that they're in is something that they need to move on from. Like they're stuck in this turmoil because I don't know if they see it. Yeah, it's like what they're used to, or it's like it's familiar to them. Toxicity is familiar to this person. So yeah, what about the Nine of Cups? The Four of Wands. What's this mean for their situation with Taurus? The Hermit, the Queen of Wands in reverse. See, there's somebody else around them. A selfish person, or this is them. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? Somebody that they're not really even focusing on, or they don't want them. Whatever. Maybe they feel they put a lot of work and effort into that situation, but it's not turning out the way that they want it to. Maybe they keep thinking that something is going to get better or change, and it's not. What is that? There's something here that they keep thinking is going to like work out with somebody else, but it's not going to work out. You know what I mean? Like, Like they don't believe that something is over. Like, and it has, I feel like they don't think that things are over with you, but there's something else that they're still holding on to. I don't feel like this person has come to terms with the fact that they're going through a divorce. Like their relationship has ended or is ended. They're not seeing the truth. What they wanted to happen in that situation isn't happening. They're going through some type of conflict with somebody else that they're possibly divorcing, and they thought, what did they think was going to happen there? Ten of Swords? What did they think was going to happen? Death. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Guys, I really hope that they didn't think that they were going to keep being able to take advantage of somebody. What in the hell? What did they think was going to happen in that situation that's not happening? What did they think was going to happen there that's not happening? See, the Ace of Cups in reverse. They thought there was going to be a new beginning, but it's not going to be. They're feeling disappointed. What did they think was going to happen here? For some of you, if this has nothing to do with this ex, this is you. This is them thinking that you. What did they think that Taurus was going to do? What did they think Taurus was going to do? They thought you were going to think about it. What did they think that Taurus was going to do? I think I can intuitively feel like this is what I know was going to happen. Yeah, this person wanted you to be codependent on them. They wanted you to be needy. They wanted you to keep giving. Ugh, I don't like this, guys. They thought they were going to still be able to take advantage, not really put any work and effort. Like that you would put in all the work and effort, that you continue to be the one carrying this relationship, that you would wait on them and they could just have their cake and eat it too. I think that this person thought that you were going to come in and you were going to reach out to them, that you were going to continue to like fight for them, chase them. What did they think Taurus was going to do? They wanted to keep this attachment going. Yeah, they thought you were going to rush in with some type of communication. But I don't think you're doing it. You're actually moving on to somebody new. Oh my gosh. And they're not expecting this. All right. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together. I do feel like this is somebody that's maybe also, for some of you, going through some type of divorce or legal situation. This person knows that they did you dirty, but they don't want to take accountability. They want you to come in and be the one to extend the olive branch so that they don't have to feel like they did anything wrong to you. And they're just kind of waiting. They're just kind of sitting there waiting and, waiting for you to come in, and because this is maybe what you've done before. This is maybe a repeating cycle between the two of you. You always come in and fix things with this person, right? You're not doing it this time. You actually are healing, and you guys maybe, I feel a new love interest here, and they are not expecting this. They're thinking, guys, that you are going to come back. But what you guys don't know is that if you think this person does not feel bad for what they've done to you, or they don't know what they've done to you, that is not true. They know that they've done you dirty. They just don't want to take accountability for it. They don't want to have to apologize yet. So yeah, they've been just living in this illusion or this delusion that you're going to come back, and they're not going to have to take any accountability. And, you guys are going to keep repeating this cycle, and they're not going to have to make any sacrifices or give up anything, change. But they're in for a rude awakening, it looks like here. Well, that came together. I was like, this isn't making any sense. All right. So if this person does not think things are over between the two of you, that's what this is. You guys may have ended things with them and cut them off and said you're done with them. In their eyes, you guys are not over. They're like, Taurus is going to be back. They'll spend some time thinking, or, they'll be quiet for a little bit, but they'll be back. Not this time, honey. Not this time, dear. So that's what that shocking event is, them realizing that, you're not going to come back. You're not going to deal with this anymore. I still don't have all the answers. Yeah, they definitely don't have clarity right now. They're still living in a delusion. And I feel like this person still doesn't know what they want, but it says, my life started when I met you. Ooh, that flew across the room. Wow. It says you matter. Yeah, I feel like you matter a lot more to this person than you think you do. But, hold on. That flew too. Love me. Yes, they want your attention. They want you to come in and love them and give them, yeah. Hold on. The cards keep flying on the floor. I could be your hero. I worry about us a lot. Yeah, they are starting to worry. I think that maybe like now that it's been so long, they're starting to miss you. They're like, do you still miss me? You know what I mean? Like they're starting to get a little bit worried now because you didn't come back. Maybe you would normally come back sooner. It says now is not the time. I wish things were different. I hope you'll wait for me. Yep. They want you to just sit there and wait for them until they decide to get their life together or make changes. And that's not fair. I'm a very jealous person. Yeah, they're starting to feel insecure and jealous. Think before you act. Ego. Didn't I say that? Yeah, their ego. Strength. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. I think we should see other people. I don't know. I don't know if that's them or maybe they wanted to see other people. Now they're regretting it. Yeah, it says, I don't want to lose you. So you maybe told them like you are dating other people and they don't want to lose you. Yeah, they feel like you're a stranger. You've been away for too long. Yeah. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? I'm sorry. I just want you all the time. I am obsessed with your body. I am manifesting you. Look, I can't even look at you right now. I'm telling you, they know that they did you wrong. All right. They may try, I don't know. We're going to take a deeper look at the situation over in the extended. But Spirit is saying, say to no to this person is they need more time. They're not ready. Or right now, they're not going to be reaching out to you because they're too afraid to. But look, I am absolutely in love with you. Look at this. You have so many choices and options. I am terrified. This person's terrified of losing you to somebody else. Ooh. All right. So like I said, I'm going to take this over to the extended reading. We're going to take a deeper look to see this person's feelings, intentions, guidance, timing, all that will be in the extended. The link is in the description box, or you can join my channel to get access to all my extended readings. Personal readings are open. There is a link in the description box to schedule a personal reading with me. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in collective readings. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the extended reading. Bye.